Hello, everyone. Welcome to another game review. I am wooothebadman, and this is Jabroni Tony. He's back. We're both back for a review finally after all
I
this
have
time.
COVID. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
dying.
don't worry. He'll be okay.
I'll be
Uh, so what we have here is another dev submission actually. Creamsoda. I think he emailed me. He actually emailed me off of the one of the game reviews on YouTube. Um, he's like, "Hey, check out my game," and I was like, "Okay." So yeah, we're going back in the dev submissions again already. Um, and so I don't know anything about this game because I've never seen this guy around the forums or anything. I've never seen this game. Uh, so we're going in pretty blind here because I don't know what this is. The only thing I did was installed the game to make sure it works, which I usually do. Um, it is an exe for some reason, but the exe is like an installer, and he even has this warning here as like, oh, it's gonna trigger your Windows Defender, which is great. Like your first thing that the person reads about your game is something about this installer you've chosen to use. I don't like again. I always go into the spiel of just use like WinZip, like it's a default thing in Windows. Just right click and zip it. I don't know why you did it this way, um, especially since I looked at the file sizes of the exe and the full game, and they're pretty close. So it doesn't seem like the compression was very good. So yeah, just use WinZip if you're looking to shrink things into one file. It's default. It won't trigger Windows Defender. Um, yeah, it's because it's built in. It's built into
Yeah.
Windows.
Do
Uh,
it.
and other than that, the other thing I noticed this game is VX Ace, which is an older version of RPGMaker. So I got to be honest, that's gonna probably cause points just because VX Ace sucks. Like, sorry, it's just too old now. It just sucks.
Yeah.
And it's going to cause issues that I'm sure I'll be unhappy with, and I'm sure Tony will complain about. And you might be like, "Well, that's VXAce." It's like, "Well, don't use VXAce
Yeah.
then."
That's not an excuse, people. The engine sucks. Like, yeah, so don't use it.
Yeah, it's so old now. You can probably get a copy of at least MV for like $5 or something when it's on sale. There's no reason to go this dirt cheap.
Come on.
Um, so other than that, this game I don't know looks like a kind of like a troll game or a shit post, whatever you call it. I don't know what to think about this.
It's just total, like, jokety joke. And,
Yeah, like let's
I
look
mean,
at
the
the
art right there, right, looks pretty jokety joke.
we'll look at this
That,
description here where it describes the main character as the penis-shaped character in the thumbnail.
oh,
Um,
God.
and there's obvious like grammar problems, like this isn't capitalized, and just kind of randomly using different punctuation. Like here's a semicolon for some reason. So yeah, and then there's got these features here of deep and thoughtful combat system. I guess we'll have to see for ourselves.
Yeah, I don't know about, yeah, we'll see.
I do like this line though. Arguably well-written dialogue. It's like, well, yeah, someone might argue that, so I suppose that's true.
Fair.
it's
Being,
always
setting expectations.
it's always arguable that it's well written.
Yep.
Disjointed, illogical, unpredictable story. This honestly sounds like most RPG Maker games and JRPGs in general.
Sure. Yeah, I'll say yes. As a JRPG connoisseur, yes.
Complete lack of grinding in every battle. So this is like every battle is unique. So this is something that people always say. It's funny. I kind of thought about this. I don't think people realize how subjective the term grinding is.
Yes.
Because right now there's this game called Diablo 4 that's out, and people refer to this thing called renown grind. But the way you renown grind is by doing a bunch of unique quests. Like it's not grinding like the rest of the game is grinding.
Yeah.
But people call it grinding because they don't like it. They don't want to do it.
Correct. Or if it's, I mean, or if it's unique quest, but the action is still very basic, like go here. It's like, okay, talk to this statue. Okay.
Yeah.
Technically, it might be a unique statue, but is it interesting?
Yeah.
That depends, right? Like that's part of what makes it not feel like a grind, you know?
Yeah. And this every battle is unique claim is, I mean, I could kind of claim that for both of my games because technically each battle doesn't use the same like combination of enemies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna say this is a flat out lie in terms of I mean, you can probably stretch it, but yeah, my guess is that it's going to be, well, you're probably going to attack and heal for most of the fights anyways.
Yeah. Things will be one shot by just basic attacks and stuff.
Yep. This ain't my first JRPG.
Fully original soundtrack for every situation. Every situation is an interesting way to put that.
My guess based on how he's talking, I'm wondering if the game is just like a 20 scripted battles where each battle is a story battle. There's no, you know what I mean? Where every battle is by intention how it's supposed to be hit. I don't know if that's true, but that's the vibe I'm getting. So
I don't know about that. We'll see.
yeah, I mean that seems but that would mean it's a really short game, right? So maybe not. But.
Yeah, unique art style. I like that unique is in quotes because I mean it is unique, but
it just looks like shit. Yeah.
And then the rest of the other two sound like jokes here. So that's why I kind of think this is like kind of a meme game. Yeah, I guess the last thing I want to say about the store page is Game Jolt. I know I just made 2 different videos ragging on itch.io, but like when I went to the download, this is one of those websites where there's like ads that are like fake download buttons that like put bloatware on your computer or possible malware.
No.
So I'm going to go ahead and say Game Jolt is bad.
Yeah.
At least itch.io doesn't do that.
Well, I guess we'll say good on itch.io for not being a scam website.
Yeah, not having the second I saw that big install button, I was like, wait a minute. I already clicked on install. What is this?
Install viruses.
And then I saw, for some reason, Chrome made it harder to understand when things are downloading because the icon's like up here. But it was downloading, so I was like, no, these buttons are a lie.
It knows.
But yeah, Game Jolt. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to say, otherwise I was going to jump into it.
I just want to say that game Crosscode and the recommended is obviously Chrono Cross reference. Because the main people in like the band in the game is called the Radical Dreamers, and it has the word cross in the name. And Chrono Cross is one of its main promotion arts. He's one of the main characters looking at like a cloud parting eyes.
Oh man,
that's all I wanted to say.
Yep.
But
so even
that's all I got. Yeah.
This game's pretty successful, from what I understand. So I guess to some extent, copying these old games does work.
Yeah, I guess it preys on people's not paying attention, I guess.
There's a game on Game Pass called A Sea of Stars. I'm like, I wonder if this is a Star Ocean ripoff.
I wonder. Yeah.
So
but anyway, regarding this game though, no, I guess I'm curious to see. I don't believe the developer, but I'm curious to see what this unique battle system is, because again, a lot of the problems I see in a lot of games, we've talked about it a bit, but the problem they present is quote unquote unique, but the solution is not. And if every battle is the enemies are a little bit different, but the solution is attack and heal your party, then that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So we'll see, I guess.
We shall see. All right, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
So look at this. This is the main screen here. So because this is VX Ace and I'm trying to record this, I'm playing this on a tiny screen.
Oh no.
But thankfully for the recording and for Tony, it's full screen. VX Ace just does not behave well when trying to full screen it. And also I don't have nor options on the main screen. So when I opened this game, I had to adjust in Windows Mixer to get the volume quieter. There was some part of the store page, I forgot where it said it, but I expect loud noises to happen too, so we'll see. And this very simple music in the background actually doesn't loop properly. I don't know if you can. It's probably hard to pick up on, but yeah, it's like.
Is it like the cut weird? I don't. Yeah, I can't really tell the looping part.
It's because there's a background hum, and the hum doesn't really loop properly. It's like.
Oh yeah, I can't hear that.
There's a noticeable pause. So. I don't know, you have to talk to somebody not applicable about that. I know he's ranted about how to get your audio to loop properly. It's not something I've tackled yet. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. Very dramatic for what I assume is a shitpost type game.
Yeah,
So,
that's also the exact same thing. It's like this sounds like going to war music.
yeah.
What's going on?
Alright, so let's just start a new game. I actually can't... There actually is no options in VX8 other than this F1, but you can't change to WAS, then you can't change the audio settings.
Vague references to sexual harassment.
Yeah,
Excellent.
reference is spelled wrong, and sexual looks like a K, it doesn't look like an X. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
the
that
font.
might just be VX8 though, right? The resolution.
I think that's just the font he chose, because I don't think
Or
this is the
okay.
default font.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting cut off unnecessarily.
Yeah, that part is him. He's not typing.
Okay.
He's not trusting how far to go here.
Okay.
It's interesting that he would have all these warnings in a shitpost type game.
Do not disable.
Usually it would be like... Strangely, F5 works. I don't know how that happens. Usually use Alt Enter for VX8. Oh, it started without me.
Very Circe game. Very, very Circe. Wow, this is amazing.
All right. So immediately we've got some mapping things, and I'm kind of like, I don't know about this. It seems like that's Oh, this is the same thing that Treasonous Tom did, where it's like I had to move forward before the first thing happened.
Oh,
How weird. How weird. Are people not understanding, like, how to do an auto run event? Or a parallel event? You have to have one that you walk onto?
maybe they think it's dramatic. I don't know.
I don't know. Weird. Weird to me. Maybe they don't trust those, because that's how you get easy soft locks, is by having auto run things that don't end properly. Man. Comma. I'm Ben Baggins, comma again. And I gotta get out of this shithole. Not if I can do anything about it. Oh, we're getting in a fight already. Ah, geez, now I see you up close. You are one big guy. I should have not.
Background
I should not have tried to fight you. I mean, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, it was actually, I will give them credit. Is this a loaf of bread? Loaf of bread's not happening.
I'd say you'd have all sorts of special tricks up your sleeves to punish me for this. And of course I have to pick fight first, because that's the default way this shit works. Oh, he's like, don't just use basic attack. Maybe that's what I should do. Don't let the player use basic attack in the first tutorial.
Make it, this is the unique battle part that he's talking about.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know how loud this is gonna be. Okay. Oh, that didn't hurt him? Okay.
You can read the, see what the biggest damage was.
May give status, all enemies a stat effect that lowers their defense. Gives one enemy an effect that halves their damage stat. This doesn't always have the damage they do. Bites.
Should be good damage.
Okay, no magic yet. I wonder if that's
That
a joke or just left in type thing.
My assumption based on amateur JRPG or RPG Maker is that is bad design, but it's possible. I don't think it's a joke. I think it's just make it gray it out.
Well, yeah.
Until you get a spell, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing you can do too is just make it so that like you don't have that skill, and then have an event, you know, somewhere. Like, I guess you have to railroad the player if you're not going to use plugins, where it gives them that category of skill, and then they can learn those skills. This is actually pretty loud. How loud is this for you?
It's pretty. I had turned Discord down.
All right, I'm going to turn it down. All right, so let's bite him because it does damage. Oh my god, he has so much health, but he does very terrible damage to me.
Just keep biting you. I'm sure you just keep biting.
Yeah, what? Alright, what's the other one again? No, that doesn't matter. They don't do shit for damage. So bite him.
I was gonna say, just keep biting until it dies.
So I think we've already seen like what the unique battles are, because there's like talking in the battle.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my guess. You, you, you can hold shift to sprint.
Ooh, bison bucks.
All right, we did it. This is a walking animation where you just flip along the y-axis.
Excellent.
Cheese. Oh, we did it. Saved. Crisps. Wait, crisp receive? All out.
Crisps receive. I think it said crisps received. He's an Englishman.
Yeah, I've been noticing some. Oh, right, I can hold shift.
I was gonna say you're running. Yeah, you gotta run, dude.
I'm suddenly getting Battle of Radoff flashbacks here with these long hallways. Info.
PH.
Okay. How would I have known to do this if I needed this tutorial?
Yeah, it's true. To even get to it.
This info box is redundant.
There we go. I called it. All right, good job.
It's also grammatically incorrect. I mean, everything.
That line is also in. Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a joke or is that just
That's
right?
wrong.
It's hard to tell. Hard to tell.
Oh, this doesn't go somewhere? Oh, it does when I press the space bar.
You have to.
All right. Nothing on this sign. Fight this guy. I'm gonna kill you.
All right.
Touche.
Nice.
I still can't.
Jesus, this background art is so whack. It's like weird, abstract patterns that look awful.
He dodged. Oh my god. He's too good.
Is this the unique battle system?
Yeah, he had dodge.
Can't just fight him all day.
Alright. I'm just wondering if I'll ever get more things. Oh, it doesn't have command remember. I mean, I guess it does because I go in the menu. I can't hold spacebar.
Are you just biting him?
Yeah, just biting him over and over again.
Yep, okay, that unique battle is lied. Knew it.
Damn! Alright, he's cool. Rest learned. Slap learned. Alright, I have new skills
There's
at least.
magic. Boy, he fell over.
I turned it down some more. There we go. That might be too much. It's hard to tell. It's like the sound is all over the place, and there's no volume settings, so I can't correct this. Other than turning the whole thing down in the Windows mixer.
Ah, lame.
He's knocked out. He's not dead. I thought I was gonna kill him. Disappointing. I want to murder.
The whole, why even have a sprint? You should just move at run speed.
Yeah, hold on. Is there a... There's no option for that. I don't know if you can see me opening the options. I don't think you can.
I just saw a flash of it.
Okay. Info. Oh, it's okay. Sometimes an enemy can be very tough and should be avoided until you are strong enough. In some cases, it's best to explore everywhere else before fighting an enemy. That's pretty hilarious. Just random. Using random features of RPGMaker.
Yeah. Constant grammatical errors, not capitalizing the first sentence. The first letter of a sentence, I should say.
Yeah.
Lots of it's is wrong. Part of it seemed like a joke, but I don't even think it's a joke anymore. Yeah. Yeah, look at this, no capitalization.
That may save your life. But why? I already can save anywhere.
Feature. Yeah, what's going on? Jesus Christ.
Did he restore my health? He didn't. So what's he talking about? What is he talking about? Alright, so we got this Metroidvania type design here. Where we go in places. Oh, you can kill everyone, I see.
Oh, that's kind of cool, honestly. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's something I thought about for my game, but, you know, I actually care about people actually completing it, so... That makes things more difficult when you have to, like, make the game actually completable. But I assume in this game, if I kill this guy, things just... then I just can't buy shit from him.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a weapon.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, I can't sell to him. Alright, I need to murder more people.
Wait, go back to the what did the box looked like an upgrade?
Wait, shop and
Oh.
trade. Wait, what?
Uh,
Okay.
It doesn't even work.
Box?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, see how it says over there, bin bag +4?
Oh, yeah, it's replacing my
Damage.
armor.
Up to you if you want to buy. You only have $39, but I would do it. But it's up to you.
Yeah, I guess I might as well. Gotta do the RPG thing. So you said there's no grinding, but already I'm like, I gotta grind to get more money to buy this shit.
Yes, it said it in the thing. It said if you aren't strong enough, clear everything. I mean,
Oh, where did this come from? Apparently I picked up a shield. Or it says a breastplate, but for some reason it goes in my shield slot.
Jesus. Body
Alright.
gear. Okay. Did it.
What does this do? It gives me more... Wow, it gives me a lot more defense.
Yep. It does lower your attack
It
and
gives me everything. Oh no, I see. It lowers my attack and lowers my
your agility.
agility. Well, we'll see how that goes then. That might be bad. But I think it makes me basically invincible. Okay, this is great. Great. I'm running up.
Endless running up. Alright, we're gonna give mapping a pretty low score here. Oh. This dock.
Okay. Alright. I think I just heard the game not loop properly. Either that or this is not in 4.4. It's like... Alright. So... We save scum?
Be safe, Scum.
Big mistake, pal. Doing the one thing I told you not to do. Can't say I didn't warn you. And again, the music is really loud. Gain some power back. A slap. John Cones Joe?
Is that a reference to the MMA champion John Bones Jones? Yeah.
Seems like the damage on this is pretty good, right? I mean, this music is cool, but it's so loud. Oops. I'm gonna go all the way down here, just because... Especially since I still expect some sort of... Oh, I'm out of mana now.
Now you're biting again.
Second phase. So, what does this rest thing do? It seems like I should do that to get my mana back or something.
Let's say it's like a reference to Pokemon. Oh, you get
TP.
TP, but you don't have TP.
But I don't have TP.
It's the base thing you left in. Whatever.
Yeah. How much is that? Does that say 70 mana? Or 10? I can't read these numbers.
Where?
I guess I need to look at the Discord so I can see that.
It looks better.
Well, it's bigger because it's zoomed in. Oops. So far, I have not stunned this guy. Unless I missed it because I was looking at the volume or something. Yeah, I don't know why it said power back when I'm getting... Oh, there's a stun. Alright, we did it. Bite him while he's stunned. It's a combo, right? What? 0 damage. Oh, because he has a lot of armor now? So I guess I'm supposed to do this. I guess I should have done that a long time ago. Oh, god damn it. Now I have to rest again. Unless I can bite. I can't tell. Okay, he does have the surprise on him still. Oh my god, 6 damage. Alright, well. So is this phase he just guards? He's still surprised, so I can do this. This won't be the end, pal. Hooray! Traffic cone found? Alright, so that's some sort of equipment. I guess I should be paying attention.
How unique was that battle?
It doesn't change my stats at all? Hopefully it does something.
Yeah, maybe it's hidden.
Alright, I murdered somebody. He's probably going to be unconscious again. Why are you saying... This game said something about violence, but I'm just knocking people out?
Yeah, it even says death status, like he has death.
Okay. Okay. I guess I should use these items that I have. Oh, cool. It gives me all the things back. What about...
Hey,
Wait, is that
probably
the
gives
only
you
one I have?
TP also.
Yeah, TP. I love TP.
Yeah.
I got one. Wait. Oh, I was hoping I could get infinite. Infinite for cheating.
Amazing.
Oh, what the hell is this? Oh.
I'm gonna assume either A, they're all, yeah, ravaged, or B, there's like some random one that you're supposed to luck upon that's really dumb. Pixel hunt like old games.
Yeah. So you said no grinding, but here we have an example of what I would call grinding. It's like if I really want these, then I need to check all of them.
Yep.
And you know, I'm not fighting the same guys over and over to get XP, but I'm, you know, doing a repetitive thing that's not fun.
Yep.
And who knows if any of these have any cheese in them or crisps, whatever. Potato chips.
I'm gonna. Oh my god, I can't believe we're actually doing it. I would have not. I 100% would not have checked every single one.
Alright, I'll just see if there's any difference between these. Maybe I'll look at the screen. If there's any difference in the tile, that would be a clue as to which ones actually have something in them, but I don't see anything that's different. So I'm going to assume they're all bullshit. Enter the crack in the wall. Oh no. A guy. I guess I should do Scream first and then... Oh, the cone
Yeah.
gave me a stat. Or a skill. Eat cheese?
Oh, okay.
What? Cone Scream. Okay, so this is Scream but better? Yeah, he got stunned, I guess, but I stunned him... Okay, so I stunned him after his turn goes.
So he didn't lose an action.
Right.
Excellent.
Which is definitely a big problem that I realized in my game. It's like, oh, right. This is a thing that could happen. But thankfully, I have a lot of stuns that last 2 turns, so... Baggins is now level 5. Okay.
Excellent, Bilbo Baggins.
Bilbo Baggins. Endless Canal. Except I got to the end of it. So I had some... What's going on with this icon here? Oh, okay, I had like a status that when I allows me to use that skill and then I use it and it goes away. Sure.
On screen.
I don't know what brought that on, if the boss did that to me or what. So I have to walk all the way back.
Yep. All the way back. Horrific. Oh, we're gonna be marking this down for mapping.
Yeah.
I will say there's no random encounters, so give that over Ballad of Rattle.
Yeah. It's nice. But, you know, that might actually help in this case because it's like...
Yeah, levels.
I need to buy the shit from this guy, so... And levels will make me more powerful. I don't know how much... I didn't check how much money I had. Alright. Alright, I walked to the end of that hallway. Cool. Alright. El Dacos. Who's this? Oh, I can't get down there. But I want to get down there.
No.
Damn it. Hey you. Some questions. I can't kill him? Interrogate. I'm gonna kick your ass. champion fencer in my day. Oh my god, if he has a sword.
What the hell is this? It's like South Park. South Park. Parody South Park.
Oh.
What? No. Oh, he just said, I don't want to fight. And,
Yeah. He said, it's not that big of a deal. I guess that's pretty funny.
yeah. Definitely this guy's trying to make some jokes. And this game is supposed to be a comedy game, so.
Some violent crime like assault. I've done that. Oh, whoops. I didn't fucking read that.
Oops. Whoopsie.
I'm going to assault you. Alright. Let's do the cone scream. Oh, because it only hits one enemy, I see. Oh, do I have enough to do a slap? Oh my god. What a loser. What a fool. Oh, good. Crisps. Oh, I see. That guy's supposed to be a cop.
If you really want to.
Yeah, here at the boat, there is a homeless guy dealing drugs in the park, and it's your problem now. Okay, I don't know why he had that, like, slowed down talking. Yeah. What?
So remember this game, did we say it was well written or something? Arguably well written?
Arguably well written dialogue?
Well, the grammar is horrendous, so.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the argument would be to say that
that it's good writing.
It's
good,
like
writing. Kind of funny and kind of goofy. I don't know.
Alright, let's do glass bottle, because that sounds like that will murder people. Yes, more damage, especially in these RPG Maker games where the formulas seem to be fucking whack as shit.
We're gonna rip this game apart, and the guy's gonna say, "We don't understand his genius." Like, no, this game just sucks.
So weird that this doesn't go to the same place. Let's see what happens here. Home of the bin interrupter.
I heard that little sound, yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Gonna fight you on the way out.
Something.
Yeah, there we go.
Think slow.
That's kind of funny.
Oh shit, I'm out of mana.
Let's say, did you save?
Yeah, at some point I saved. I don't know.
Not
whatever.
It, yeah.
I'll rest. I'll just rest again. He didn't attack me. He's just guarding.
He's guarding, yeah.
Refill
all your MP.
Might as well farm this. Oh, he attacked me.
Ah, whatever. You got your MP all full. You're good.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have the cone thing anymore, right?
No, yeah, you took it.
That's fine. I'll do this, and then...
Just kill him. Just kill him with hitting.
Look at that. Look how much damage I do now. I'm so strong. Are we not friends? Death. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can change that text to not say death if people are supposed to be getting knocked out.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just a state, and you just have to change the name of the state. I think.
Well, this guy's hiding. He's not KO'd.
Mm.
Whoa! Flash, random flash, ominous flash.
All right.
Did you go down already?
No,
okay,
I didn't. Downtown. Look, it's empty. That's exactly what downtown is like.
What a shocker.
A cheese factory. Okay.
Downtown is not empty. It's full of homeless tents.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yep. All right. I guess I'll go the other way because I don't know what that means.
Right or whatever. Yeah. Go right.
This guy can save for some reason, but I can save anywhere, so I don't know what the point of that is. Save in case there's some sort of difficulty, but I doubt it. I mean, it's not hard. You just have to make... Oh, great, thanks. Make an enemy that does way too much damage, and then you can be like, haha, challenging. More crisps, alright. You know, I wonder, can I use... Oh, he was smart enough to... Maybe so I can't use this out of combat.
Imagine.
Man, that would be great if I could use that out of combat.
So in this sense of how far everything is, how tedious it is to get to it, at least no random encounters, but this definitely has the vibe, as you mentioned, of, and this is kind of grinding.
Yeah, this is a
Where you're
trope
going
that we
to every
haven't
end.
somehow we haven't seen yet, which is easy mazes.
Yeah.
You see a lot of these in RPGMaker, where it's just like,
Okay.
what do I do in game? Oh, I'll make a maze of a bunch of shapes.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. What? I didn't read that, so I didn't fucking see the spelling error
I think
or
it's like
whatever.
crypts or something, yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm already a little checked out, so I'm not reading that kind of
100%.
shit.
Yeah.
I know
I was
why
the
you're
same.
here. Let's get this over with. Back in my day, I was the number one. Alright. He's fucking guarded, so I feel like everyone guards for like the first 2 turns or something. Oh no. Uh-oh, is he too strong?
The
What?
fencing guys.
Does he have like 1 hit point? What am I seeing here? Oh man, they're doing too much damage to me. Probably, should I just kill this guy first, I guess? Oh, another one came up. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die here. Okay, so I think killing the other guys is pointless.
Yeah, I probably just kill him, yeah.
Losser.
Looser.
Loose. Put like
Or
a
losser, yeah.
put like an umlaut over the O or something. Looser.
Looser.
Loo.
Looser. I know you just kill him, you just unload on him.
Yeah, that'll probably work.
That'll probably work, yeah. Now
Let's see. Hold
or
on.
top yourself off.
Have some.
What's the other crisps do? Yeah. Oh.
Maybe it'll hurt me. Oh no, it's somehow
Oh,
more powerful. I guess I wasted that.
I'll just say you want to reload. Nope.
Maybe. I
mean,
don't know. Whatever.
Honestly, after this, if nothing changes after this, I'm pretty much done. If the next
Guess
area is like this.
Failed. Oh my god. All right. He did say there was randomization shit.
Kill him.
He stunned me after my turn went, so his stun was also useless.
Pointless, Jesus.
I can't read this number.
What number? Oh,
Like how much health he has. Oh my god.
361. It's a 3.
Well, now
2.
I can. Now that it's not
okay.
whatever the starting number is.
Kill him. 52.
Oh, I think my scream ran off.
Oh no.
So I think these little guys are doing these 14s, 13s and stuff.
I think so, yeah.
Alright, so I guess I need to grind up a bit to fight this guy.
Or scream at the rights. I don't know. I think with RNG you can get him. Good RNG, but
Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna check what's in the next area and come back. There is a sign that warns that it's a strong enemy, so.
Oh, okay. I mean, you almost had him.
I assume we're meant to come back. Oh, I can't. Oh, I was looking at the. Oh, so that's it. That's the whole game, as far as I know. It's this guy.
That's what I was thinking. Top yourself off and then save.
Yeah. Oops.
Use the smaller, the 6 crisps you have. Use that one instead, and then save the salt vinegar for the fight and see if it actually does like full healing.
All right. Yeah. Good plan.
All right, Geo.
Yeah, I saved. So I have to get lucky and not have the scream fail.
Got him. Slap the shit out of him.
Oh, I got a stun.
Nice.
So that was lucky.
You guys gotta always set it back to him.
Oops.
Like how much easier this fight is with just some good RNG.
Yeah. I probably have to scream again. He lost surprised, so that means I have to scream at him again.
Do it. Oh, it hits everyone.
Yeah, but without an AoE, it's not really much of a point to that.
Oh, I mean, it reduces damage on you, though, right? They hit less hard.
No. Oh, I stunned him.
Oh, stun.
Nice. All right, we got him. We got lucky.
Got him. It wasn't even close. You still have almost all your health.
I'll take it from here. Okay, and these guys are too weak to really matter, so... They're hitting me quite a lot, though.
I was like, unless you don't get a turn.
They all have 1 hit point, it looks like, so I just bite them.
Don't be afraid to crisp yourself if you got it.
1 enemy? Oh, okay.
Wait, so Scream makes them take more damage, is it?
Yeah, it makes them take more damage. That's why I was using that. Yellow potion. Let's use the big one.
Well, let's see.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's more powerful.
You did all your NP.
Yeah. But I don't need MP for these people. Because they only have 1 hit point.
Yep.
This music is so loud and it doesn't loop properly. Did you hear that?
It did, yeah. It just restarted.
Alright. We did it. Oh, that was a lot of XP and a lot of crisps. Dodge learned. Okay, so I can't get you a place on that boat. Sorry. Can you give me this key then? What? But you said you would. I said I was sorry, prick. So if I don't have a key to open that door,
just to see,
yeah, if it's just is open now or something. Oh, that gave me lots of the strong ones.
The strong crisp, yeah.
All right.
Go check the Cheeto game.
To the place with the things. Oh, this guy's new. All right.
Well, it's the shop guy, but he's here now. He moved at least.
Yeah. But I assume because it's new, something will happen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think so.
Yeah, him. Go poke him in the belly for me. No need to confirm. I already know you'll be doing it. All right. Wait, is it the shop guy?
I don't know if it's the same model. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Does he have different things? All right. He doesn't have anything new. Does he have anything to trade? Yellow po- Hold on. What does this yellow potion say it does? Oh, it's a key item. Okay, so I guess the only thing to do with it is trade it. Hopefully.
My guess is it's like piss water.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
What? Why not? It's clearly a bottle of piss. No. It's a yellow potion. I'm not taking it. Alright. Damn, I thought he was going to give me a key for that.
Let's see what that belly poker does.
Belly poke. Stab him with the bottle. What's this?
I'm gonna save first. Save.
Alright.
I'll do all over in case he's really strong.
Hello? Poke him in the belly? Yes. What the fuck? I hate this town. I'm gonna call the police. It was just a joke. Relax. It's not a joke to me. You are a sick pervert. You know that? Okay, hold on. There was nothing sexual about any of this. What appears to be the problem here, gentlemen? It's this guy. I was just standing here and he came up and started touching me. I'm afraid you'll have to come with me, sir. What? This is bullshit. I kicked your ass 30 seconds ago for dealing drugs in the park. Oh, it's the hobo? You know...
Yeah, it's the same.
I believe threatening police is a serious crime.
Same fighting?
Yeah, you said it was unique. What's happening here? Dodge 70? Fucking... What?
Almost your whole mana bar.
Whole mana bar to dodge 1 attack?
This music, Jesus.
Yeah. I was
Baggins was defeated. He just killed you.
So...
Oh, he just tased you. Okay.
Don't worry, sir. I'll take it from here. This pervert will be going away for a long time.
Losser.
Alright.
Oh,
no, I assume it's scripted. It's force lose. I mean, there's nothing I could have done better. Pissin'?
Piss on.
As the place where you put the perverts, like you. So why wasn't it this guy? Does he? I assume he just made a mistake and chose the wrong graphic and then was like, I'll make a joke out of it, I don't know.
These are the jokes about sexuals?
I didn't fucking do anything. Tell it to the judge, pal. Oh, and you can keep this yellow potion. This is awful. These guys are all insane. I do not belong here at all. Well, you got out of the town you're talking about. Oh, I see. I'm stuck in here. Drink water, yes. Did that heal me or anything? Maybe. Alright. Very good. Very tasty. The RTP fucking rest sound. Rearrange these two words into a well-known phrase. Up, wake. Oh, okay. Who are you? No, I do not have any serious swelling of the brain. Thank you. Now the important question. Why did you sexually harass that man? This is a huge misunderstanding. I didn't do anything like that. You think I can't understand? You think I'm an idiot? You think you're better than me? Nobody is better than me. Carlos Bibblebobble, do you know him? I have no idea who that is, I swear. Recognize this image? Nope. You think you can fool me? Do you think I'm an idiot? You think you know better than me? Nobody's better than me. Next question. I'm gonna start going a little faster here.
Yeah. Just. I'm like barely. I'm like already kind of. I think we're both pretty checked out at this point.
Yeah. Which was something I thought might happen, is that we wouldn't make it to the hour. I was hoping this would be shorter than an hour, but here we are.
I'm okay with having shorter episodes.
Yeah. I can't, cause there is a guy in here with me, and I don't know how to lock those. I don't know, something's happening. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, we did it. We got through the text. Oh no, it's not over. Nobody's better than me. Okay. Dumbass left the door unlocked. Alright, so we get out of prison or something? That was a long bunch of text. Oh. Wow. These are actual...
Well, crisps.
It's a family bag. Really? Oh, I see. I lost all my crisps before.
Oh, they took them.
It's a good thing I didn't spend money on consumables.
This reminds me of Chrono Trigger, where you get in prison and it's like, dodge these guards. And I'm like, okay. Because I'm thinking. And then I accidentally found by one, and it just enters a fight, and they pull my sword out. And I was like, what the hell? Why do I still have my sword on me? So that's just bad JRPG writing. I just never forget. As critically acclaimed as Chrono Trigger was, and as sweet as Chrono Trigger was, it still did that stupid thing. Really bad writing.
They put me in prison too. Want to save? I'm kind of worried because I'm in the middle of an event, so I'm not going to save over my other save.
You might explode it.
I told you, you never wanted to see me without this radiator. Oh, I don't... is that a person I missed? Wait, is this like the end of the game? Am I supposed to be meeting all the people that I fought?
I'm going to say this is really short.
Captain Martinez! I have to wait for the sound to end, or... Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Can you inform me? Oh, yeah. Some fat guy came in. He looked crazy. He broke through all those metal bars. Took all the cheese. What a crazy guy. Why do I care about that? Back for me. Yeah, I will. Thank you. Do I get another party member if I do that? Oh, no. This time it's personal. Is that... Oh, he has fucking 500 health now. Oh. Oh no, he stunned me. He's gonna kick my ass. Oh my god, is he chain stunning me? He is chain stunning me. Okay. Wow. Yeah, he's gonna win because he's chain stunning me.
Excellent.
Is this a force lose? Like, what's going on here?
I'm assuming no.
No, yeah, it's not. Wow. So that's another trope of RPG makers that we haven't seen too much of, which is enemies that chain stun you.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, putting stun in a video game, stunning the player is always like a very huge thing. Like,
Yeah,
I'd say it's comparable to dying. Like it's one of the most unfun things to be stunned.
yeah.
So
It
it's
needs to be
just
very intentionally done. Yeah,
yeah.
good
So for the
reason.
fact, whenever a designer just like shoves it in large amounts. Speaking of Diablo 4 again, everyone talks about being fucking CC'd in that game and complaining
Yeah.
about it. Like, I don't understand why devs don't like think about that. Like, don't stun the
Yeah.
player. Like, unless it's really specific.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's like very intentional. Like for example, in Final Fantasy X, which for the audience I am playing again, uh, you have 3 party members. So if you get stunned, it's not a big deal. It's part of the game's balance. But if it's like you have one character and you get chain stunned,
Yeah,
and at that point, if anything, it becomes like a puzzle game, like I talked about with your game. Yours wasn't didn't do it, but I'm just saying like the mentality of if this is what's going to happen, then there's probably a solution that you have to do because there isn't enough player input to avoid getting chain stunned unless there's a solution, right? There has to be a solution, right? Obviously, or if it's not there, then it's horrible. And then at that point, the solution is probably like one very specific thing. So
what happens if I dodge him?
that might be it.
He still hit me.
Uh-oh. All your mana for nothing.
Yeah, wonderful. I mean, this is all I can do is do this. Yeah, I'm not gonna try like.
Trying to figure out the puzzle solution.
This is a fucking like unacceptable. I'm not gonna struggle with this. I'm I This is the second time I'm trying it, and my odds are just as bad. So I'm like,
I'm curious about it, just like I'm sure you are a little bit, but at the same time, if the solution is just like pure luck or something, then F it, yeah.
yeah. This music doesn't loop again. Doesn't loop properly again. Yeah, he's like, how come I can't have his stun odds? You know?
Yeah.
He stuns me for so long that I can't even do the scream strat. Alright, well, that's enough of that. I'm gonna call this basically I don't know, what do you call this, a soft lock, a dead game?
Yeah, this counts as a soft lock. Or a dead. Oh, I guess, yeah, good point.
Because,
I think
yeah,
both are fair.
maybe there's
Yeah.
an item I need that makes me resist stun or something that I didn't get, but,
Yeah.
whatever strategy it's supposed to have, I don't think I have it.
I'm
So
wondering if he, like, it's straight up, like, didn't finish the game, or, yeah, if there's a very specific thing you're supposed to have.
yeah.
But,
Yeah, question the dev, did you play this game? Is there something you know how to defeat this guy that we don't know? Because, yeah, you've put it on the critical path, so we're forced to fight him. So whatever strat I'm supposed to do, I mean, I don't know, maybe there's something I'm supposed to get, but I really don't see, like, other than spamming all the crisps and having a very annoying fight where I'm stunned constantly.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I guess if I keep spamming crisps, I'll probably
Honestly.
come out on top eventually. But
Honestly, that's what I was thinking, like, maybe try that, but...
I don't want to.
No, okay. I mean, that's the thing. We're probably at the point where even if we got... I mean, I'm curious to see what's past it, but not much past that. Like, once we get past it, so that's it. I'm pretty much done with it.
Yeah, I think I've seen enough. All right. Scoring time. I put myself into one of those positions where I had some sort of expectation and it still failed to meet that expectation. I don't know how. How am I so generous? It feels like it shouldn't be possible. But I guess we'll talk about that because it has to do with narrative.
Yes.
Talk about gameplay first, I guess, which, I mean, it's not as bad as Ballad of Radoff, I guess, like, for the most part.
No, it's still a little bit better than that. We'll give it that.
More
But,
treasonous Tom.
yeah. I would say it's definitely not in that level, but it's close.
But yeah, I might give it either a 0.5 or a 1. Looking at these other ones, I guess. Yeah,
Let me see.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Let's
It does
compare.
have
Yeah.
new abilities, descriptions. So there's that.
Yeah. I mean, it was a little more complete. I mean, it had the not working TP, and the combat actually worked though. It didn't require much grinding. It required some luck. Um,
Oh, you know what's
there was
funny? I just realized. Doesn't it say something about
game soundtrack.
Lisa-inspired battle system? I saw a comment. Did I miss something? There was no tutorial about that. So in Lisa, there's like this, like, I don't know, it's like you press, I don't know if it's mashing or if you press directions and you do like combos and stuff.
Oh,
I don't know if I was supposed
that.
to be doing that.
Oh man, I didn't see anything about it. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't like reading as closely as you were, but um,
Hold on,
yeah, I don't know.
maybe
Let's
I'll
go. You want to check really quick?
open the game real quick and see.
Yeah, we've been playing it wrong the whole time.
All right, so fight, special, slap. Okay, that didn't do anything. All right, so no, never mind. I don't know where this Lisa-inspired thing comes from. It doesn't seem like I could do combos unless there's something later on, or I don't know, some item I missed somehow that somehow unlocks it, or maybe it's a certain ability that does it. I don't know.
Didn't seem like there was many places to explore in the game. So
Yeah, I don't know how it's
game.
possible that I could have missed it. Something like 0.5. I don't know.
Oh,
I think I'm cheesed off by that last boss being spamming stuns and stuff. And
yeah, I'll give it. I think 0.5 is fair. It is. It at least is like you can see it's pretty. It's basic as hell, which is like better than Ballad of Ralph.
yeah,
Right? Like just being basic is already a step up. So
yeah. Uh,
yeah, I'm that's fine.
yeah. And narrative is where I was kind of I don't know if disappointed is the right word, but like I had this expectation of like uh,
That it wasn't going to be some generic whack, whatever.
that it was gonna have more humor, I guess, and be like. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess there was, but for some reason I feel like a lot of it wasn't humorous. There were sometimes kind of
yeah,
jokes where like you pick a fight with that guy and he's like, you know what, never mind, and the battle ends. Like that was pretty funny.
yeah.
But like I don't know, something about it didn't feel like a lot of times it didn't feel like a joke. It just felt like this is just a bottom of the barrel bad RPGMaker like walk around, click on things.
I was thinking about that as we're doing it because a lot of these games try to portray themselves as comedy, and you can see that there's an attempt, right? Like even if you don't think it's funny, you can see that they were trying to make it funny. And I was thinking about how funny can you make something without any audio? Or you know what I mean? Like there's so much about comedy that's about delivering. It's pretty much like that's like the whole thing is deliverance. And with the text you don't get it really. I mean, I'm trying to think of, comedy novels out there. I'm sure there's some exist. There's like this book is full of spiders, don't open it, and John dies at the end. I don't know how funny they are.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, yeah, stuff like that, right? Like, but I don't know how much of it is comedy based on its dialogue or it's what characters are saying to the other, right? I mean, some of it's funny because of right, like so the whole what is it? What's the mean to the universe 42 or whatever it is? Like that's funny not because of how it's delivered, right? It's funny because of that it's like it's just ridiculous. And I
Yeah,
feel a lot of these RPG at Maker comedies, they try to make them funny like a stand-up comedy, like a stand-up comedian, where they're trying to tell you a joke. But the problem is that is so much about delivery. And now could they write, and then so there are some jokes that work. Like as you said, there were a few times the one you mentioned, and I think there's another one that I remember during the game. I was like, oh, that was kind of funny, and but that's hard. That's hard to
yeah.
write, and I don't really trust an RPG Maker dev to be that good of a writer, honestly. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's funny because the thing that I always think about is I think a lot of people do these comedy games because it's like a defensive mechanism. So it's like, oh, I don't take it so seriously. Don't you know?
That's a hundred
it's just
percent.
a joke. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah.
Uh, and for some reason, I feel like a lot of people forget that comedy is hard. Like, it's not
Yes.
It's not easy. I mean, I guess when you're joking around with your friends, like it's easy to make your friends laugh, but like if you're trying to make an audience laugh, like it just becomes grating
It's
and
so
annoying.
hard. I mean, I watch a lot of stand-up specials because I like comedy in that sense a lot. And the weirdest part is always the beginning when they just have to go into the other day, you know what I mean? Because it's weird. It's weird, just making a joke out of nowhere. It's hard as hell. Now, and once the set gets going and they can chain into each joke, right? That's how you build a set is you chain jokes. Um,
Yeah,
and it's easy, but getting to that point is very, very hard. And so even the best comics in the world, the intro is always awkward. So I
yeah,
was in Baltimore the other day. It's
yeah,
always awkward. It's never not awkward. And these are world class comedians who that still happens with, right?
yeah.
So
I'd love to be on stage and be like, "How are you guys doing? You doing okay? All right,
yeah,
time
exactly. Yeah,
for jokes to happen. That's enough. Just tell a
yeah,
joke. Just
and
complete,
that happens. Some people that's
completely
kind of how they
flat.
build themselves. Yeah. Oh God, imagine. So it's tough, but yeah, that's how it be. So
Yeah,
um yeah, writing it like exactly what you said, comedy or not, yeah, comedy, and that's part because I make my friends laugh a lot, and even I think about though how would I convert most of my jokes into stand-up material, and I don't think it would work. I just don't
yeah,
think it would, and so when you look at these RPG Maker games, you don't have visual really because they just use the RPG sprites. Even this game had custom art, but it was still just a flat picture. You don't have deliverance. You don't have tone, right? You don't have any of that stuff. And at that point, man, it's almost impossible to write memorable comedy. Yeah, you can crack jokes here and there, but
yeah. I mean, I
and
thought
then
about that problem with video games in general, is that comedy doesn't work so well.
yeah,
Um, but I will say the reason why that I think that joke that does work, that one that was like, the the fight, you go into the fight and then you leave the fight. The reason why that works is something I want more games that do comedy in them to do, which is make the comedy utilize gameplay mechanics, right? Because
yes.
it's funny to have the combat screen come up and then it just closes. Like that's funny.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, one of the most common forms of comedy is subverting expectations, right? I mean, it sounds funny, but it's true. It's one of the biggest jokes you can do is contextually use the audience's assumption of what's supposed to happen, and then right, and then flipping it on them. Like even if they know the flip is coming, sometimes it's one of my favorite jokes I was thinking about the other day is like I'm trying to think of a specific example. I think the Simpsons did it, but it's like someone is about to. I think no Family Guy did it. Someone's about to do some like death-defying trick, like go down a ramp over a bunch of school buses, and they're like sitting there, and it's very tense, and you see them like shaking, and they're like kind of getting ready, and they keep putting their foot down to try to get going, ready to go, and then it's like pitch quiet, and then all of a sudden a bus just hits them, right? Like a bus just comes off and just hits them, right? Like it's like it's a comedy show you're watching, and something ridiculous is gonna happen. It still gets me, right? So and then there's the whole like preying on what people's expectations are, and then by extension of that is making whatever they do fail, right? So like for example, Simpsons, they would do a lot of jokes like there's the one where Homer the house is burning down and Ned goes into their house to get the Simpsons out of their burning house and he throws Homer onto a mattress and Homer bounces back into the house,
oh
right?
yeah,
So the comedy came from the fact that it failed, right? And Simpsons does it all the time. There's the one where they're like, we have to be Mr. Burns. So he goes and is like, I would like to take out a withdrawal for Mr. Burns. And they're like, well, what's your name? What's your first name, sir? And he goes, I don't know. So the fact that no progress was made is part of the comedy, right? And so I wonder from a game perspective is you can make that a joke, right? Where you could still make the game progress, but you can mask it as they failed. Story wise, they failed. Game mechanic wise, you can make them progress the game, but story wise, you can make it seem like they failed whatever they were trying. That might be something to think about. But without tone, without audio, without it's almost impossible, man.
yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I was
So
thinking about like one of the main uh, comedy things because I talked about gameplay. I was thinking about like Saints Row, how they have the insurance fraud because it's like funny physics, ragdolling, right? Getting hit by
Yeah,
cars. Like that's funny. Like that's funny gameplay. It's funny from the gameplay.
hilarious.
And I often
Yes.
think about if I made a. I don't know why I think about these things, but sometimes I think about random ideas that I can't possibly do. If I made a game that was like the Naked Gun, you remember the Naked Gun, right?
Yeah, Leslie Nielsen.
If I made a game based on that, how there would be like, you get when you get it basically be like Grand Theft Auto or I guess LA Noire would be the main inspiration here. You get into the car, and when you get into the car, the camera zooms in to get into that top view of the light on top of the car, and then the car just takes off, and it's like impossible to drive, and you're just constantly running people over, and like your partner's yelling at you, like, "What are you doing?" And like
What are
the
you
game
doing?
starts spawning like ridiculous things, like fruit carts, and like constantly, like, where all these fruit carts keep coming
Yeah.
from, and like people
When is this?
people
Yeah.
people crossing the street while carrying a pane of glass. You know,
Yep. Yep.
Weird Al spawns in front of you and you hit him, and your partner's like, "I think you just killed Weird Al." Like
Yep. Yep. Yep.
that would be funny because it's
It's
like I guess that kind of falls into like Surgeon Simulator, like bad controls. Bad controls are pretty funny.
yes. There was that era about where they really, that became they had all those games that came out that were a really big part of that. Like that became a thing. It's really strong for indie developers, right? Because it's
Yeah,
relatively low resources to make a game like
it's
that.
like, oh,
So
we'll just not polish the controls. Cool.
excellent. And then it has that guard, as you said. I think about that guard too, where it's like, well, it's a comedy, so if it's stupid, then that's the point. So anyway, we're ranting about this subject, so
Yeah.
let's close
Narrative.
this up.
At most a one.
Let's give it. I'll give it a one.
Really? All
I'll
right.
give it. Yeah, I'll give it 0.5 points for existing, and then 0.5 points for.
For
Uh,
actually getting a laugh at one point or two.
yes, exactly,
All right.
exactly.
You could have got more points if you got a more consistent laugh out of us.
Yep.
That's what I'll say there. Audiovisual. This one's going to be pretty low. I mean, appreciate that he did his own soundtrack. Unfortunately, like none of the songs loop properly.
And the backgrounds, like the abstract, it's weird, like concentric patterned backgrounds.
Yeah, the weird
They
art.
all looked awful. I was like, is it AR? I assumed it was, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, I don't know.
But
It might have just been
it
a Photoshop
looked awful.
filter or something.
Yeah. Regardless,
Uh,
it looked atrocious.
so this has kind of felt like this is where the most effort went into, which is funny to say because they
Yeah.
had to draw all that stuff and make a tile set that almost worked sometimes. Uh, so I
Yeah,
might
it's
be
like
tempted to give it like
custom art.
I don't know 1.5.
Um, let's see. I mean, yeah, he didn't use RTP. He didn't use base assets.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nice.
I don't think I could get. I was gonna give potentially a 2 for now, but I'm like, I can't give it that 2. That just looked so awful.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's cool that it's unique, but it's like it clearly looks like crap. Like
Yeah,
uh,
intentionally,
intentionally looks like crap.
which
And
doesn't
there's a
mean
lot of
it's
RTP sounds too. Maybe I'd be inclined to give him higher than 2 if you got rid of all the RTP sounds.
sure. All right,
Or if the music
1.5.
looped properly.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of unforgivable. At that point, it's like, come on. I mean, we always joke that this is kind of the point of our channels to like get these really, but it's like, come on, guys. There's some stuff is just objectively not good, and that just screams amateur. I know it's an amateur game, but like that just screams amateur. I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
come on, just fix that crap, please.
So what did you say? Did you say 2 or
No, 1.5. I do
1.5? All
agree.
right. All right. Mapping. Kind of feel like maybe
Very
giving
low.
this a 0. I don't know. 0.5. The forceful, very long walkways. I guess you could call that humor, but it just makes it tedious to play.
Yeah. And then there was that weird maze section.
Oh yeah, that amateur shit.
Like again, though, at least it was custom assets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but there's no way above a 0.5 if anything.
All right.
I will say it's a little bit better than Battle. I think a 0.5 because Battle Red Off is definitely below it.
Yeah, Battle Off was like, here's this gigantic circle with one fucking thing. At least we got a sense of like, here are maybe buildings and streets and sidewalks.
Yeah.
So there was something there.
Yep.
Technical. I mean, I kind of want to deduct points for being VX Ace. So
We put technical also. We do like the man. Sometimes our categories are whack. I'll give ourselves some because the grammar was guaranteed bad because he never capitalized the start of any sentence
Yeah.
and never used apostrophes for contractions.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, man, this is
And there was nothing that was like special. Like he even did the thing that
yeah.
Treasonous Tom did where he didn't trust or something to have an auto run event, so he trapped you in a box so you have to walk out of it and step on a tile, which is
Oh
really
yeah, yeah.
weird. I wonder if I'll keep seeing that in more bad games, if that's some sort of trope of like, I don't know how eventing works. It's like, it's so weird to me because it's like you just set it to auto run. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah. Uh, yeah, it's questionable. So,
Uh, I mean,
I'm gonna say,
might say
what are
point 5 or 0. I don't know. Like,
eventing was questionable? Let's see. There was a Stunlock boss.
there wasn't really any bugs, I guess. So
That's what I'm thinking. But like, there was also nothing ventured, right? That's part
yeah.
of the reason why. Um, man, 0? Do we give it a 0? I'm like not against that. Let's see.
I
I'm trying
think
to
we
think of what. I mean, let's see. Eventing was questionable. Most of it worked though overall. To be fair,
Yeah, I think a
there
point
was a
5 might be
TP
fair.
though. Again, to
Oh
know,
yeah, that
yeah,
thing.
like just another basic thing to catch. I almost want to say 0 just because of like, come on. And then the sound looping part.
I mean, I wonder if at some point there's TP used because remember we had that magic category that was just there. That
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw anything in there. That maybe at some point something gets put in there. Hopefully
Oh, that's
something does.
true. It should have been grayed out though, which again is another. No, I think 0. I think there were too many.
The 0. Oh, okay. You know what? I'll go
I
with
mean, if you
that.
want to give a 0.5, I'm not going to fight it, but
I
I
might
think there were.
be. I
What's
might
up?
be inclined to do that just as punishment for using VX8s. I don't know. I want to be a
Oh, if you're
stickler
giving a
about
0.
this. Like,
Yeah.
fuck VX8s. Especially if you made it like, you know, today in 2023. Like,
Yeah.
I could understand if your game came out or if you started working on your game 10 years ago or something. But like, it's time to move on.
Yeah.
Or if you're like that, whatever that game was called, the guy that made Skyborn. His game is in VX8, I believe, but it's like, he really knows the engine and made a lot of crazy shit with it. It's like doesn't even look
Hmm.
like RPGMaker anymore.
Yeah.
Wish I could remember the name of that game. It's that one. It's like an RTS or something that looks like Fire Emblem or something.
Oh, Legion something?
No, it's not Legion something. It's like something of War, War Symphony, Symphony of War or
Symphony
something.
of War. No, that's it. Might be it. But I know what you're talking about. It's the game that looks really good, right? It
Yeah, it
looks
looks really good, but I think
like
it's in
high.
VX8.
That's impressive. If
Yeah,
it's as bad as.
yeah.
But
But
that's right.
he's spent a lot of years cracking that engine open, so that's why he uses
Yeah,
it, just because he's knows all the ins and outs. But
sure.
if you're just gonna make a basic ass RPG Maker game where you walk around and talk to people, then don't fucking use this engine.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know enough of the differences. This is your sense, but um,
I mean, just
I'm
the
like,
fucking resolution alone, like
yeah,
the resolution is so tiny, and like there's no WASD, and like there's no sound options, like
sure.
for crying out loud.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. I think that's a 0 then.
You get minus points for that. You're lucky we don't give you negative for that, but that would be
Sure.
that would be way too mean because we didn't even give Valor Red off a negative.
Exactly. Yeah. There's no way this game deserves negative. It's not that bad, but
Yeah. Value. I mean, the game's free. I can fill that out here. Free, and the suggested price, I guess, is. Well, I guess we'll get to that. Value. I mean, it's definitely another 0 or 1 because it's like,
it's worth not playing versus playing.
yeah, or it's like, I don't know if
Yeah.
I feel uh, like my time was well spent. I guess that's what it is when the game's free. It's like, does your
That's what
time
I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm like, would I?
the
I'll
the
be a little
cost is
generous
time.
here though. because at least they it was free.
Yeah.
If this game was a penny, I would have said 0. But at least the dev knew, and we are being a little bit mean to him. Not our problem. You knew what you're getting into, but uh, you know, because it's free, I wanted to give this game like a 3.
A 3. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
we'll get his score a little bit up. We'll raise that average really high from a 0.7.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I guess since it's free. Hmm.
You want to do 2? You want to average of our 2 scores?
I think I might say 2 because I don't know. I guess it depends on how long it is. Like if it's short, then it's not so bad. I have a feeling it's short, so maybe a 3 is appropriate. Because usually with a fun game, having more gameplay hours is a good thing. But here, more gameplay hours is bad because it's costing more of my time.
True. Reverse value.
3, huh? Just because it's free. 2.5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fine, 2.5. Yeah, let's do it. 2.5.
All right, let's do that. Somehow it averaged out to a 1. Wow, look at that.
Perfect. I was gonna say we might beat a 1. I'll be nice and beat a 1 with my high value score.
All right.
Look at that, buddy. You got a 1.
You did it. I don't know what your plan is for impression here. A warning. I'm in the F range here.
Sure.
I think I'm between F and F minus.
I think I'm there too. I think like, the game worked. Like you could just play it. The whole unique battles though. No, you're just exactly what I thought. You're just hitting. You're healing. And you're hitting. And you're debuffing. Basic, very basic. It's hard for me as I didn't play it. I'm trying to imagine. Yeah, it's like a lot of long hallways to go through. The fights are pretty easy outside of like I guess getting stun locked. You're kind of just going to the ends of each game. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm in the same boat, F or F minus. But you do the funny art F plus minus.
F minus plus.
All right, for the joke, I'll do that. I'll do F minus or F plus minus, whatever. I don't know which one's different.
Plus minus.
F minus. It's minus plus. It's actually minus plus. That's right. Because
minus
the first is like the base, and then the second one is the modifier. So the minus is F minus is the main score, and then the plus is like giving it a little bit more than F minus.
Yeah.
So if it was F plus minus, then the base would be a F plus, and then it's like a little worse than an F plus. So
yeah.
I think
it's so yeah, plus minus would be slightly above an F, and F minus plus is slightly below an F.
Yes. So technical.
Our
amazing ratings.
This great thing that has come back from Starshift Origins.
I give our rating system an F minus because it's really dumb. I love it.
All right. What am I going with? Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna go that specific. Boy, I keep thinking like, well, and I think, well, let's see here. F minus or F? Damn it! I keep flip-flopping in my brain about this. I'll give it an F. I guess I'll be nice. Or no, yeah, just an F. Just an F, not plus minus. Keeping up with the usual theme of me giving a higher grade, except for two times. One time was was it? Oh yeah, Omori, and the other one was Hate Free Heroes. You said during Omori it was the only time, but I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not true. There it is.
It was a different time, one other time.
It was Hate Free Heroes. You gave it a higher grade.
Shine if you want to shine. Hell yeah.
All right. Let's see here.
Yeah, we gave this game way more time than we should have. At least in the talking of it.
In the talking of it, yeah, because we're actually under an hour for playtime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I'm okay with it. I feel that sometimes we do play games longer than we should.
Yeah.
It's like, it's done. Move on. Move on.
Yeah. That's definitely what I did this time. I was like, nah. All right.
I'm
So
good.
suggested price. I mean, do we want to say anything besides free?
Oh
Because
man,
I mean, this just doesn't feel like a commercial game. This just feels like a show it to your friends, goof off game.
that's fair. Yeah, we can keep it a zilcho,
Yeah.
free.
'Cause I don't feel like there's
Estimate
any like intent to like be anything
monetize.
more than that.
Yeah,
You know, it's not like Battle of Radoff where they actually wanted to charge money for it. And I don't think it has any aspirations to do anything beyond that.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so
That's fair. He knows what he was getting into,
he knows. He
and if he
saw
didn't, that's
this.
not my fault.
Yeah, I don't remember what episode he came from, but if you didn't watch, like, Battle of Radoff, Hate Free Heroes, Treason This Tom, Epic Wings, if you didn't watch especially these,
Yeah,
then you don't
come
really know what you're
on.
getting into.
At
He
that
might have
point,
replied to Single Malt Apocalypse, but I really wouldn't put Single Malt Apocalypse in the same boat as this guy.
yeah,
Um, and if you can't tell the difference, then that's a problem.
yeah, yeah.
I get how that game has kind of weird looking art and it feels kind of random, but you know, there's definitely a lot more effort and cool shit
Far
going on
more
in that
effort
game.
in that game. Yeah, not even in the same stratosphere of whack.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. So I think that's everything we got then. Yeah.
I think so.
All right. I guess we'll see you guys next time.